SCMHRD, we have initiated this infrastructure development and management course since 2010. We are almost 11th, 12th year of this entire specialization that we have offered. The idea of offering this specialization is basically Government of India is spending a lot of money on infrastructure since last 20 years almost, and as the sector is growing, there is a dire need of trained professionals who can be directly available for the various infra companies who basically work in this sector. So that is the whole idea of starting this particular specialization in SCMHRD. And basically we provide different domain knowledge, which include basically project management, tendering, bidding, infrastructure planning, supply chain management, project risk management, financial and feasibility studies. So this is the entire domain which is related to infrastructure. So we provide training and basically basic understanding of these aspects, which is very, very essential for infra professionals. So that's how we have defined courses. We have kept on basically changing or modifying or updating course over the last 5 years. So maybe from this year, we're also trying to introduce some of the real estate courses as well as supply chain management courses, which will really help students in terms of knowledge as well as in terms of placement. Infrastructure development management, as I mentioned, my first reaction is government is since last 20-25 years, government is focusing on infra. Even now, current government, maybe because of pandemic and various other things, to whatever economic setback we have because of the pandemic, to recover from that, government is focusing on infrastructure. You might have heard, government has introduced National Infrastructure Pipeline in 2019, which is a program to build infrastructure over the next 5-6 years. And in addition to that, they have also created a pool of projects for modernization, which is called as a National Modernization Pipeline. And basically, through which they are focusing more on infra in construction, as well as basically modernizing these assets and raising money. In those lines, government has made basically provision of almost 3.8 lakh crore in last budget for infrastructure. So infrastructure is going to grow going forward, and basically the students who are trained in this particular course will definitely help the sector by basically providing them required basically understanding of it and working directly into the infrastructure sector. We have kept on basically modifying or updating course from time to time. Recently, last year we got approval from our committee to introduce some of the courses in the real estate, which include real estate regulations, real estate financing, real estate design, and various aspects of real estate. So idea is basically in addition to infra, real estate sector is also booming in this country, and to basically to help students understand both the sectors and understand both the sector as well as help them in terms of placement in these sectors. So recently we have also seen there is a huge demand for supply chain management because of the e-commerce is growing very fast across the globe, and supply chain management, operational management is also something that we feel is a need of an hour. And maybe we are also planning to introduce some of the courses, additional courses in both these lines, both these streams, which will help students to keep relevant and basically add to their domain knowledge of various factors and help them in terms of knowledge as well as placement. I will tell you about the placement. In terms of placement, we have almost all the years since last 10-12 years. Our placement scenario is very, very decent. So we have basically recruited people in some of the leading industries and leading companies from infrastructure as well as consulting background with manufacturing as well as real estate companies have also placed some of our students into their companies. This year, the situation was absolutely brilliant that we have almost achieved almost 90-95% of the students have been placed before the semester 4th is over. So placement scenario is really looking bright, and with focus on infra, I'm sure going forward also the infra sector placement scenario will be very, very, very good. Additional things that we offer to the student is basically live projects that we offer them. This year we have got a couple of projects from Pune International Center. 2 projects, one is in electric vehicles, another one is on a logistic hub. So we do consultancy work, we provide research support to various government as well as private organizations. So these are the things we offer to the student who can get exposure into projects, exposure into live projects, and in addition to their placement scenario. So this is what we offer to the students.